everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for sticking with me while I was on my little month-long break. July had me going through it just like you guys, but we are back. We're going to be going through each sign and talking about the month of August. So I'm really glad for August. You know, we have a lot of forward momentum. We have Mercury finally going forward. We have Jupiter stationing to go direct as well. We don't have any eclipses. So July is going to be, or August is going to be a much better month. And then, you know, obviously towards the end of the month, we have a lot of very productive energy too. So we can take all these new exciting ideas and new creative projects that we start, all these different things, and we can start really getting serious about them. So, by the way, if you are new to the channel, thank you so much for checking it out. I hope you enjoy it. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know what resonates with you. And if it does resonate with you, please subscribe so you can keep an eye on all the other videos that I'll be posting. So yes, with that, if you want to see more about your sign and what's going on for you, don't forget to check out your sun, moon, and ascendant. Most importantly, your ascendant sign is typically going to be the most accurate, and then sun and moon, it really depends on, you know, your individual energy and what usually resonates with you. So just check all three. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So yes, anyway, with that, if you want to see more about what's happening for you, then please keep on watching. All right, my fellow Scorpios. Yes, I am a Scorpio moon and rising sign. So yay, Team Scorp. Now, you guys, we had the new moon in Leo in our 10th house of career, public status, public reputation. And you know, I've been saying that this was definitely the start of not a typical lunar cycle, okay? This was the start of a much bigger cycle because we had Mercury stationing direct at the same time, okay? So, and Mercury went retrograde, so moved backwards, and it crossed over an eclipse point twice now, okay? Or well, actually, 3 times, okay? So 3 times it has gone over this point. So, you know, this was definitely a big bullseye, a big target on this area of our life, okay? So for Scorpios, it is, you know, the 9th house. So your big long range goals, you putting yourself out there to the world, your beliefs about God, the universe, the world around you, everything like that, okay? Really needed to be looked at. And this was also because it was a full moon eclipse point. This also had to do with your 3rd house things, okay? So your daily interactions with people, okay? Your self-talk, your communication with everyone. So, and it was definitely a lower mind, everyday kind of thinking to your higher mind, bigger, expansive worldview kind of thinking. Okay. But anyway, so yeah, Mercury traveled over this point. So this was definitely okay, let's get our shit together. Let's get our ducks in a row. Let's do whatever kind of research we need to do. Let's clear out anything that we need to clear out. And then at this new moon, we got the green light to move forward, okay? So, yes, now any kind of stuff that was going on for you should really start to see, you should be able to find some resolution with these things now, okay? Or at least this area of your life is going to kind of not be so complicated, okay? Now these things are going to kind of keep coming up, so we're not completely done, but I think we have more of we definitely have the green light to move forward now, okay? Now this new moon was also making a square. So a square is a challenging aspect, okay? It puts us in a box and we freak out and try to get out, okay? It was making a square to Uranus in Taurus in our 7th house of, you know, relationships, and that's, you know, our partner, or it's our marriage partners, that's really close friends, that's business partners, clients, all those kind of things, right? And Uranus is shocking, sudden, unexpected, liberating shit, okay? So this could have been, and it puts us out of our comfort zone, right? Especially Scorpios know we're a fixed sign. We don't like anything really messing with our little bubble, okay? Don't poke a stick in the cage. So this could have been this new opportunity or whatever in regards to career, public status, public reputation. There might have been somebody who came in, like a new business partner or a new client, or somebody came in that really caused this new thing to happen, but it really put you out of your comfort zone. or it could have been somebody who kind of tried to pump the brakes on you, right? They're like, oh, do you really want to do this? You know, or really just kind of made you, somebody came in that kind of probably rocked your world a bit. And, you know, this might have been really helpful to you, right? Or this might have really made you really stand your ground and been like, fuck no, I don't care what you say, I'm doing this, you know what I mean? But the cool thing is this new moon also made a trine aspect, which is a harmonious, easy, flowing aspect, something that just kind of falls in your lap. You didn't really have to work too much for it. It made a trine to Jupiter and Sagittarius in our second house. So, you know, whatever came up, whatever kind of career opportunity came up, is definitely going to bring you some money, okay? Or it's gonna definitely bring you, at the very least, a really great sense of self-worth, okay? And we all know that there's no coincidence that, you know, the second house is about money and self-worth at the same time, because it's the same thing, okay? They're all connected. So, yeah, the new moon, definitely drop a comment down below and let me know how that new moon went for you, what came up for you. So now, the second date that we have to look at is the 11th, okay? There's 3 things going on this day. The first thing is we have Jupiter in Sagittarius in our second house is moving forward. So, any kind of money shit that we were dealing with, that you were dealing with, if you were having, now this was kind of, you know, retrograde planets make us, you know, look at things again. They make us redo things. They make us, it's a very internal process too, right? So it's very much looking at how you want to, how you view your money, how you handle your money, how you make your money, how you, you'll really look at the things that you love and value. So, you know, now that we've kind of got our shit together, basically, now we can move forward. And if you were having any kind of issues as far as those kind of things, you know, any lag times, any delays, any kind of things like that, we should definitely start to see some resolutions, or some, you know, things are definitely just going to kind of smooth out in that area of life, okay, which is very nice. So, also we have Uranus stationing to go retrograde in your 7th house of relationships. So, Uranus in the 7th house, now this doesn't have to be marriage partnerships. This can be, you know, business partners, just people, the people that you're closest with, okay? You're going under a little bit of a, I wouldn't, like a rebellion, but not like in a rebellion just for the sake of being rebellious, okay? But it's a rebellion because there needs to be change in this area in some way. So, there's definitely one that's being, kind of cooked up, right? And like I said, retrograde planets is a very internal process. Now, the outer planets, to include Uranus, are anything that their energy is very internal anyway. So this is kind of going through the mental processes, going through the emotional and psychological processes that kind of will help you move forward in this restructuring and revolutionizing of this area of your life, okay? That doesn't mean that relationships are going to end. That doesn't mean, you know, but your relationships will be different, okay? This area of your life will never be the same, okay? But that doesn't, it's not for the bad, okay, you guys? And trust me, I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to you, okay? That doesn't mean that your world is going to crumble, okay? But if you are in a relationship that you know is no good, okay? Yeah, it's gonna change, okay? But this is the Uranus going retrograde is really just, really working through on a very deep, more psychological level, subconscious level, to be able to figuring out kind of like, okay, what do I really want? How do I really want this to look? So that way when it goes direct and this 7-8 year process, we'll start to move forward, okay? Now, also on the 11th, we have Mercury leaving Cancer in our 9th house and going back into the 10th house, okay? So any kind of career delays, any kind of like let's say you were getting a new job or you were getting like a promotion or something and there was some paperwork issues, any kind of thing like that is definitely going to not resolve itself, but it's going to start to ease up, okay? So you'll find those solutions, things will, you know, solutions will come to you. That area of your life, any complications, should start to get better. Then the next day we have is the 15th. We have the full moon in Aquarius at 22 degrees Aquarius, okay? So this is in our 4th house of home, family, property. So if you've been trying to buy a house, if you've been trying to sell a house, if you've been trying to move, any kind of thing like that, then this full moon could bring that, okay? And we also have Venus is going to be making an opposition to the moon in Aquarius, meaning that she is conjunct the sun in Leo. So, you know, the way I could see this happening is like maybe you get a promotion or a new job or something like that, your career starts to take off and you have to move. Or you are able to sell your house, and you know, something like that, because this is on your home and career axis. So yeah, Venus is definitely softening this for you. So maybe you sell your house and you're able to make a good profit from it, or you know, maybe you are able to buy this amazing, beautiful house that you love, or you start to really renovate the house that your home, and you make it beautiful and you love it. Anything like that. So definitely, if you're a realtor, this is a good time for you too. So basically, this is the completion point. This is the ending. So something new can start. This is seeing the fruits of your labor in the area of your home, property, or family. So after that, between the dates of the 18th and the 29th, we have the whole party that's been in Leo in the 10th house is moving over into Virgo into the 11th house, okay? So we have Mars, Venus, the Sun, and Mercury all moving into Virgo, okay? So now this is really lighting it. This is our social house, you guys. This is like the friends, social networks, social media, the internet. This is our really big long-range goals, all that kind of stuff. So this is kind of like, okay, we got our career stuff figured out. Now we can really put ourselves out there on the internet. Now we can really start networking with people. Now we can start also just having a little bit more fun and hanging out with friends, making new friends. I would say with Mars here, be careful of some issues with people on social media. I would also, you know, just arguments, especially because Mars and Mercury are in close proximity to each other. That's very heated communication. So heated communication over the internet, heated communication with friends. So just be mindful of that. But Venus is also going to be there softening this area, okay? So I feel like this doesn't necessarily, this doesn't mean that like something crazy is going to happen. But if something crazy is going to happen, you are able to be, it's almost like people are coming at you, but you are able to be diplomatic and harmonious with everyone, right? So, and you know, the sun's here too, so this is where we're gonna shine the most, right? So this is definitely, if you're wanting to do anything on the internet, if you're wanting to start a YouTube channel, if you're wanting to do a blog, if you're wanting to like really get crazy and serious with Instagram, any kind of thing like that, it should be really great. You're definitely gonna have the motivation to do it, that's for sure. So yeah, and then finally we have the new moon in Virgo at 6 degrees, okay? Now this new moon definitely packs a big punch because it is gonna be conjunct Mars, so that means Mars is gonna be at the same degree in Virgo, 6 degrees of the sun and the moon, okay? Now this is also going to be making a trine. So easy, harmonious, falls in your lap, pocket of opportunity to Uranus and Taurus. So this could be something that happens, an unexpected opportunity, maybe something, like I said, because Uranus is shocking and surprising and holy shit kind of stuff. Maybe something really great happens for your partner. Or maybe you find a business partner that really, and all these things really affect you know, you on social media, or because the 11th house is the money that you make from your career. You might have you know, somebody who comes in that really helps you, or You might get an unexpected boost of big bang, because honestly, when Mars and Uranus come into any kind of interaction with each other, it's an explosion, okay? Literally, it's like an explosion. So, you know, this could be an explosion of clients, okay? This could be you exploding on the internet, okay? So it could be any kind of thing like that. So I'll be really interested to see how this plays out. Now, we do have, at the same time, Saturn and the South Node are going to be conjunct, so at the same degree. It's actually 14 degrees of ooh, I just realized that's my natal Saturn. Oh, I know. No, mine's 14 degrees. Oh, it's still really close. Okay. But we have Saturn and the South Node conjunct in Capricorn. So, you know, Saturn is our it's the structures in our life, it's the responsibilities in our life, it's the fears that we have, because all those things are kind of connected, right? And the South Node, in a nutshell, is the things that we have to let go of. So we might have to let go of some fears or some kind of responsibility or something like that in regards to the third house things in our life. So you know, that could be the way that we communicate with people. This could be the way that it's been really playing out for me in particular, and you guys can let me know how this goes for you, or how it is going for you, is you know, because we've had all this very heavy stuff and it's going to continue for quite a while. In the third house, for me, it's definitely been negative self-talk, okay? So the way that you communicate with yourself, that is a really big one. So that could definitely be playing out for you. So you might finally, maybe it's like, okay, I need to stop. I really need to stop. And you really make a conscious effort. You finally are able to release that, right? Or the way that you communicate with other people, and you're like, look, I really need to be more direct, or I need to be less direct. You know what I mean? Any kind of thing like that, where or maybe it's like some kind of a obligation that you have to some kind of small group or administrative task, or any kind of like third house thing, something with siblings, any kind of thing like that. So that kind of stuff is also happening at this new moon too. Now, I am going to do a completely separate dedicated video to this new moon. And hopefully I will have some oracle cards so I can pull those and get some really good advice for us. But I'm going to go really deep into each sign, talking about how this could play out for everyone. So yeah, if you are interested in that, then definitely check it out. All right, Scorpio, that's all I have for today. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful for you. Definitely leave a comment below and let me know how this month goes for you. If you did like it, definitely find another Scorpio that you can share this with, so that way maybe it will help them too. So yeah, if you did like it, again, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel so you can see all the other videos that I'll be posting, and I will see you guys again later.